Oh, geez, you guys. How long has it been since I did an Arkham horror thing? Well, quite a while, actually. But this is the new Scarlet Keys Investigator expansion. And I'm going to pop it open. I've already taken the plastic off because I was so excited. And there's a big chunky box and another big chunky box inside. And all the little investigator cards and stuff like that. And an ad for Unfathomable. Oh, here we go. That's the investigator expansion, additional rules and clarifications and stuff like that. Easy peasy. I don't know what that stuff is. There's another, again. This was what's in that box. I guess it looks nice on your shelf, but still, come on. Although the new, I do like all the new them releasing everything out at once. It saves on all the plastic and crap. Investigator cards. It's the Butler, Doctor. I don't know who that is. I don't know who. Oh heck. Okay, well, I haven't paying attention. So these are the cards. These are the investigators. Oh God, I can't remember anybody's names. Well, we'll soon find out. You and me both, gang. So we have Carson Sinclair is the butler. Assistant, 2 brain, 2 book, 2 fight, 2 feet. You may take an additional action during your turn, which can only be used on the below arrow ability. Choose another investigator at your location. Oh, it's like in Mansions of Madness. They immediately take an action as if it were their turn. His star effect is +0. Draw 1 card. You may resolve this effect anytime another investigator at your location resolves their star effect as well. 6 brain, 6 heart. 6. I heard somebody call that the meat score. It's like, okay, whatever. I'm not going to go through the. Well, you know what? I guess I better do his weakness stuff here too. So he has got deck creation, seeker, mystic, and survivor. Deck building options, guardian cards. Oh, it's a secondary class choice. Guardian cards, neutral cards, deck building requirements. He has copies of As You Wish. It's 3 wilds. Practiced expert. Carson Sinclair deck only. Commit to a skill test be performed by another investigator. If this test succeeds, the performing investigator draws 1 card. If it fails, you draw 1 card. Bing, bing, bing. And then his specific weakness, treachery. Selfless to a fault. Revelation. Put selfless to fault into play. Force. At the end of your turn, if you did not commit at least 1 card. Perfect. Okay, you got to hear the corgi alarm. That's fun, right? Let's see. Selfless to a fault. At the end of your turn, if you do not commit at least 1 card to a skill test performed by another investigator this turn, take 1 horror and shuffle Selfless to a fault back into a deck. Interesting. Okay. Carson Sinclair's base stuff. Throw that in a box. Vincent Lee. Oh, that's who that doctor is. He's one of the guys from the first series of Arkham Mansions of Madness stuff. Vincent Lee, Doctor, 3 brain, 4 book, 3 fight, 1 foot. Medic. After one of your card effects heals damage from an investigator or an investigator's ally asset, add 1 of your set aside on the mend skills to that investigator's hand. Interesting. Star effect +1. You may heal 1 damage from an investigator or ally asset at your location. 9 meat, 6 brain. Thank you. 9 heart. I want to be cool. His stuff, let's see, deck building seeker cards, heal damage, etc., etc. Up to 15 guardian and or survivor cards. Oh, geez, okay. Deck building requirements, bone saw. Thank you. Are you ready for bone saw? He is ready for me. Let's see, 1 copies of On the Mend, Wounded Bystander, 1 basic weakness. Okay, bone saw is a Book of Fist in a Wild. Vincent Lee deck on the fight, +2 to this attack. If this attack is successful, you may take 1 damage to deal 1 damage for this attack. Or heal 5 damage from an investigator at your location. Ooh, I like that. Test a book. If you fail, investigator suffers 1 physical trauma. Oh, crap. Well, okay. Interesting. On the Mend. Wow, the artwork on this is kind of... Boy, I get it, you guys. It's cool, but... This is two wilds. Innate. Limit. 1 on the mend in your hand. Commit only to a test you are performing. Force. When on the mend would be discarded from anywhere. Set it aside. Out of play. Oh, okay. That's the wild. Wounded bystander. Oh dear. This is his weakness. Ally. Bystander. Put wounded bystander into play. Area with 3 damage on it. It cannot leave play while it has damage unless it's defeated. If it has no damage, discard it. Forced. When you take non-direct damage, at least one of it must be assigned to the wounded bystander if able. Forced. If wounded bystander is defeated, you suffer 1 mental trauma. Yikes. That's, well, okay, that's kind of, I can see that being a weakness. And there's no, if it has no damage on it, discard it. Okay, so, wow, all right. Somebody figure that out and let me know how that works in the comments below. If you're liking this, which I hope so, like and subscribe and do all that other fun stuff. I'm all over the map anymore as far as stuff goes. I don't have regular times I can do stuff. Anyway, the Rogue, Kimani Jones, security consultant, 3 brain, 2 book, 2 fight, 5 feet. Nice, good roguey technique. His quick, no action. Engage an exhausted enemy at your location. Nice. When you attempt to evade an exhausted non-elite enemy, add your book to your skill value for this attempt. If you succeed by at least X, discard that. I need to get my cheaters out. If you succeed by at least X, discard that enemy. X is that enemy's remaining health. Oh, interesting. Okay. Star effect +1. If there's an exhausted enemy at your location, you automatically succeed instead. Well, that's kind of rad. Okay. This doesn't belong to you. 8 heart, 6 brain. Kimani Jones. Deck building requirement. Let's see. Deck building options. Rogue cards. Tool cards, level 0 to 4. Neutral cards. Deck building requirements. We've got the grappling hook, Agent Fletcher, and 1 random basic weakness. Grappling hook. A book, a foot, and a wild. Kimani Jones deck only actions performed using grappling hook do not provoke attacks of opportunity. Nice. Double action, exhaust grappling hook, take up to 3. Really. The only time he parks is when nothing's going on. Take up to 3 different basic actions from the following list. In any order, engage, engage, evade, investigate, or move. If you investigate, use your foot instead of your book. That's kind of, okay. I dig that. Agent Fletcher. 2, 3, and 3. Humanoid. Coterie. Detective, alert, hunter, oh boy, and prey, Kimani Jones only. Okay. While Kimani Jones is evading Agent Fletcher, their book is reduced to 0. Well, all right then. Is there a book to start with? 2. Okay. Ba-bing. I'm looking forward to seeing I don't know who this is. Amina Zidane, the operator. Interesting. She is the mystic. 3s all the way across. Here we go. Chosen Cursed. What do you call it? The non-action, the ongoing thing. When you play an asset, reduce its resource cost by 3. Nice. It enters. Oh shoot! It enters play with 1 doom on it. Read all the card, John and Jack. Jeez. Limit once per round. Star effect +2. You may move all doom. Oh. You may move all doom from a card at your location to another card at your location. What is it trying to tell me? 5 heart, 9 brain. Interesting. Mystic cards, Obv, level 0. Neutral cards, charm cards, level 0 to 4. Deck building requirements, word of woe, word of wheel, deafening silence, 1 random basic weakness. Cha-ching. Word of woe. It's an event for 2. Amina Zidane, deck only, fast. Play only during your turn. Place 1 doom on an asset you control to resolve an action ability on it, ignoring all costs, including its action cost. Then, if Word of Wheel is in your discard pile, you may shuffle it into your deck. Ooh, okay, that's going to be something I'm going to figure out. And Word of Wheel, I'm sure this is the other way. Amina Zidane deck only, fast. Play when you perform a skill test on an asset with 1 or more doom on it, all right? Add your brain to the skill value for this test, and if Word of Woe is in your discard pile, you may shuffle it into your deck. Cool. Deafening silence, treachery, weakness. Omen. Revelation, move 1 doom from an asset you control to the current agenda. This may cause the current agenda to advance, of course. If no doom is moved this way, shuffle deafening silence back into your deck. Ooh, there's a bunch of writing on the bottom. Somebody figure that out. If it can focus on it. Tell me what that is. Or I have to get my cheaters and look. Or go to the interwebs. Thanks, interwebs. I'm digging it so far. Daryl Simmons, that's the guy's whose name I couldn't remember. Charlie Kane, yawn, politicians, all right. Daryl Simmons, 2 brain, 5 book, okay. 2 fight, 3 feet, reporter. You begin the game with Daryl's Kodak in play. During your skill test for a location, spend 1 evidence from an asset you control. Reduce the difficulty of this test by 2. Cool. Limit 1 per test. Effects, star effect, place 1, plus 1. Place 1 evidence on an asset you control. 6 heart, 8 brain. 30 deck building. Options, survivor, obviously seeker cards, neat. Oh, okay. What's this one? Oh, 5 book, that makes sense. Deck building requirements. Daryl's Kodak, ruined film, 1 random basic weakness. All right. Daryl's Kodak, a book of foot and of question mark. Daryl Simmons for 2, proof in the pudding. Okay, fun. Oops. Ongoing effect. After an enemy or treachery enters play, exhaust Daryl's Kodak. Place 1 resource from the token pool on that enemy or treachery as evidence. Another one after you discover any number of clues, move that many evidence on enemy or treacheries at that location or not at any location to Daryl's Kodak. Okay, let me read that again. Another ongoing after you discover any number of clues, move that many evidence or on enemies or treacheries from this at that location to Daryl's Kodak. Well, I wonder if there's something that's going to be taking that stuff and doing something with it. Here we go. Ruined film, revelation. Remove 4 evidence from cards you control. For each evidence you cannot remove this way, take 1 horror. So is this okay? Smart people. Exhaust it. Place a resource on an enemy or treachery. Okay, because that's ongoing. For an enemy or treachery, so you're just putting resources all over the place. Revelation. Remove 4 evidence from. That's going to keep this from happening. Then, yeah. For each evidence, remove 4 evidence from cards you control. Okay, I think I get it. These, I'm not going to lie. I love this game. I am terrible at it. Charlie Kane. Okay. The politician. 1s all across. Civic socialite. You have 3 additional ally slots. Okay. During a skill test, you are performing exhaust an ally asset you control. For this test, you get +1 skill value, plus an additional +1 for each skill icon that ally asset has that matches this test's type. Okay, I see. Star effect +3. Nice. Ready an ally asset at your location. Okay. It can be arranged. It's just a matter of acceptable terms. 6 and 6. Brain and heart. He gets to choose 2 classes. Okay. Ally. Okay. Deck building options. Ally cards level 0 to 5 and neutral cards 0 to 5. Oh, he's he's neutral. I see. Interesting. I wish I knew how to do things like this. So, okay. I don't know. Should I go through some of the cards? I think they're kind of cool. Lonnie Walsh, loyal assistant, or should I just kind of let you guys go through this and read this? These are all the. Okay, I'm going to go through. I'm going to go to the ones that I'm interested in, which are the rogue cards. Damning testimony. Item illicit. Cost of 4 for 1 book. Customizable. Uses 3 evidence. Exhaust damning testimony and choose an enemy at any location. Investigate your location. If you succeed, maybe spend 1 evidence to discover 1 additional clue. Well, that's kind of interesting. Okay. Friends in low places. Book and a foot for 0. Friends in low places. Favor. Customizable. When you purchase, I have to look up what customizable means. When you purchase friends in low places, choose and record a trait on an upgrade sheet. Look at the top 6 cards of your deck. For each looked at card with the chosen traits, you may spend 1 resource to add that card to your hand. Interesting. Pleasure doing business with you, Ms. O'Banion. Honed Instinct, Gambit for 1 and 1 foot. Customizable fast. Play only after one of the following conditions is met. The agenda or act advances. You succeeded a test by 3 or more to immediately take an action as if it were your turn. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Kind of pop it out of. Oh, there's 3 copies of it too. What's that about? and they're not upgrades. Okay. Disguise 3. Cost 3 with 1 foot. 4 supply. Spend 1 supply. Evade. You get +2 for this. Okay, I like that. If you succeed, the evaded enemy is non-elite. It does not ready during the next upkeep phase. Sweet. Embezzled treasure. Thieves kit. Interesting thieves kit. Hidden pocket. Oh, cool. A book and a foot. Fast. Play only during your turn to add to clothing or armor asset. You can do asset gains. You have an additional hand or accessory slot. All right, that's all right. Which can only be used to hold an illicit asset. Thanks, it has pockets. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Pockets are a thing. Not any people in here? I'll take that. Kicking the Hornet's Nest. Oh, that sounds fun. A book and a fight. Search the top 9 cards of the encounter deck for a non-elite enemy and spawn it engaged to you instead of its normal spawn location. Then discover 1 clue to your location and gain X resources where X is that enemy's health value. Ooh, that's... Okay. Well, I wish I could immediately kind of tell you what these things are. Good. Stylish coat. All right. Chuck Fergus. Oh, I saw this one, actually. O'Banion Driver. Oh, that's what this is. Ally criminal. When you play a tactical trick against Chuck Fergus, choose one of the 5. That event gains fast. Chooses that event costs 2 fewer resources. You get +2 skill value by performing a skill test during the resolution of that event. That's not bad. Dirty fighting. Interesting. Breaking and entering. Neat. Trick. Investigate. Add your foot to your skill. This investigation. You succeed by 1 or more. Automatically evade an enemy at this location. Rad. If you succeed by 3 or more, return breaking and entering to your hand at the end of the turn. Oh, that's an upgrade. Okay, these are all... Yeah, I'm not going to look at stuff. I'm going to look at something that might be going in a deck. Living Ink. There's a Mystic. I'm a fan of Mystic cards. Ritual. Customizable. It's 0 asset. Customizable. When you purchase Living Ink, choose a skill and circle it on an upgrade sheet. All right. Uses 3 charge. Remove 1 charge from Living Ink at the start of each of your turns. If Living Ink has no charges, discard it. You get +1 to the chosen skill. Okay, that's cool. That's kind of interesting. Summon Servitor. Ooga booga booga. Oh, it takes up an ally and a spell slot. Customizable. If you add additional cost to play Summon Servitor, you must discard other assets you control. Summon Servitor enters play at your location. It can take 1 action during each of your turns. Oh, which can only be used to take the following actions. Oh, move Summoned Servitor to a connecting revealed location. Interesting. Power Word. Ceremonial Sickle. All right. Item, Charm, Weapon, Melee. Fight! Use either your brain or get +1 fight for this. When you initiate this ability, choose 1. Exhaust the Sickle and place 1 Doom on it to get +1 skill and deal +1 damage. Or if this attack defeats an enemy, remove 1 Doom from the Ceremonial Sickle. Neat. Dowsing Rod. Item, Charm, Investigate. Use either your brain or get +1 book. Exhaust the Dowsing Rod and place 1 Doom on it to move it to a connecting location. If this investigator discovers at least 1 clue at the location, remove 1 Doom. Okay, I get it. I kind of like it. Eldritch Initiation. Well, hang on. Okay, I better not read all these. I'm gonna get in trouble or something weird. And plus, you guys who just sit here and watch it. Who needs that? Oh wait, I kind of like that. Thanks for stopping. If you like this, hit like and subscribe. I sure like kind of doing these, and I would hope to do some more. Here we go. Get these guys, the survivors. Pocket multi-tool. It's question mark for 3. Customizable. Limit 1 per investigator. Limit. Okay, the lightning action. During a skill test you're performing, exhaust pocket multi-tool. You get +1 skill value for this test. That's not bad. That's interesting. For 3. All right. 1, makeshift trap. I like stuff like this. Improvised trap. Customizable. Use 2 times. Makeshift trap has no time. Discard it. Attached to your location. Each non-elite enemy at location gets -1 fight and -1 evade. All right. Force at the end of each round, remove 1 time from a makeshift trap. Okay. Grizzled. Oh, that's a nice. The art. You know. Okay, everybody. Artwork in this game is just phenomenal. It's. Sometimes it's over the top, and sometimes it's like, well, that's just exactly perfect. It's an innate, a grizzled skill, developed skill, customizable. When you purchase Grizzled, choose and record 2 traits on its upgrade sheet. This is a skill test on or against an encounter card, including fighting, evading, or parlaying. Grizzled gains 2 more wilds for each of the chosen traits that the encounter card possesses. Interesting. That's going to be kind of something I'm going to look into. Idol of Xanatos. It's a For 3, 1 brain. Ongoing. When you are dealt damage and or horror, exhaust the Idol of Xanatos and discard up to 3 cards from your hand. Cancel that much damage or horror. Okay. Improvised shield. That's always good. Can only be played from your discard pile. What? When improvised shield is defeated, shuffle it into your deck instead of discarding it. So there's got to be something to pull stuff out of your discard pile. Okay. End of the road. Fast. I like a fast card. Play during your turn only if the final agenda is in play. Uh-oh. Draw 1 card, gain 1 resource, and gain additional action. Oh, remove into the road from the game. Oh, it's not exiled, at least. That's good. Exploit weakness. For 2, a fist and a foot. Fast. Play before revealing a chaos token during an attack or evasion attempt you are performing, and only if the difficulty of this test is currently 0. Test automatically succeeds. Instead of this test's normal effects, discard the attacked or evaded enemy. If it's elite, automatically evade it and deal it 3 damage instead. I am digging this. You know what? I'm gonna close this out, and I will let everybody. Oh, hang on. That just looks really cool. Okay, well, one more thing. This is the neutral. Oh, that's all this stuff. Oh, interesting. I better read the book. Read the rules and stuff. Customizable uses. It's for 4 for 1 or 1 question, 1 wild. Hyperphysical Shotcaster. All right, a theoretical device. Uses 4 ether. If Hyperphysical Shotcaster has no ether, discard it. You may, for an action, spend 1 ether. Resolve the manifest ability from the Hyperphysical Shotcaster's current form. Okay, I don't know what that means. Lightning. Exhaust Hyperphysical Shotcaster. Change its form. Okay, well, let's just figure out what this stuff is. If we've got any of that. I wonder what that is. Don't look. Oh, these are the other things. There's armor. Runic axe. Oh boy. Custom modifications. Interesting. Okay, alchemic distillations. Empirical. Wow, this is okay. Oh, this is the customizable thing. Summon Servitor. Hyperphysical Shotcaster. Rail Shooter. Hyperphysical Shotcaster has its form manifest. Fight with any skill. Deals 1 damage. Telescanner. Oh boy, this is a lot of reading. You know what? Freeze that and then read it yourself. I'm going to close this out because I don't want to get too deep into this, or we'll be here for hours and hours and hours. And that'll take away some of the fun you'll get from looking at this stuff yourself. I hope everything was in focus because I'm not watching this as I record it. It's first draft, last draft, get it out the door. If you like it, hit like and subscribe and do stuff like that. And check out some of the other videos. Some of them they're all kind of guerrilla like this because nobody's volunteered to be an engineer for us. And we'll be back with more stuff. Thanks for everybody. Thanks for stopping.